Yes, sir. Mr. Moller. Thank you, sir, very, very much for a very candid, loving rebuke. I tell you the truth, it was more of a blessing to get this short understanding from you than it would have been for you to put me on the air. Because as you said, it would have been a colossal failure because no one else is validating what I know will work for the country, for the global community. Yet, it needs to be shown, it needs to be seen. Government officials need to be able to literally testify. And I've known that for quite some time, but it is just taking your note really, literally, to drive it home. Sir, I have spent the bulk of 14 years and a good $1.2 million on this project. It's called the Watchman Program. I wrote a book. It's called Reconciling Us or Revolution. I'd like to send that to you, and hopefully you find it interesting reading. Yet, I will do exactly what you said, what you stated, the wisdom that you gave me, and get that validation. I am looking, sir, to work anywhere in the world. Right now, tell you the truth, the reason why the proposal is called the Land Rover Presidential Proposal is because I literally am in my Land Rover right now giving you this note. And it's not because I just love my Land Rover. It's where I live. And I'd like to, of course, get back to the millionaire status that God blessed me to have many years ago. Blessed me with a job, sir, with an opportunity. If it's not in Chicago, where I was born and raised, then perhaps anywhere overseas where there's hot spots, where it's in the Middle East or in the Philippines, to be a correspondent telling what's going on the ground. I have a proposal with Walmart and other department stores where they can sponsor me as an emergency disaster preparedness radio show. As you know, I am or was the former director of World Emergency. I'm still the director, it's just directing no one. Yet, in regards to emergency disaster preparedness, I am somewhat of an expert, sir. I also wrote another book called What Should You Do Before the Tribulation Age of 42? I'll send you that clip as well. And working with the State Department and setting up Gold Key services around the world and the Commerce Department. And I have government officials there which can validate what I've done and to give you reference about who I am and what I actually can bring to the table to any media agency or government agency. As a matter of fact, I did have enough funds to become a sponsor of the WGES, World Green Energy Symposium, which will take place in April 2014. And at that time, I will have a grant, whereas I can build these portable renewable energy facilities, homes, schools, offices, emergency medical units, and portable farms, and set it up as a display for all of the delegations that will come from around the world, and of course our government officials, Homeland Security, the CDC, FEMA, and other agencies, the Department of Energy, the USDA, will all be there, and they will, Lord willing, purchase these renewable energy portable facilities for use within their agencies throughout the country and the international community. So there are some pretty bright spots that are coming up in my life, but right now I need a solid employment, sir. And I certainly appreciate your help in that regard. I'm attaching with this note, of course, my resume. You can validate the references there. And I would love to speak with you and meet with you soon. Of course, again, as I said, I was born and raised in Chicago, 11/22nd, 1963. That's right, the same day John F. Kennedy was killed. So every time that motorcade comes down, I know that I am another age. Now I'm at 50, and I'll take my 50 years of experience and lessons learned and the most sincere, wonderful, loving rebuke you've given me and put it to practice. Again, I appreciate your letter. Thank you for taking the time to give it to me. As far as I'm concerned, it's a message from the Lord himself. Now, please give me a call at your earliest convenience, sir. 626-243-8200. Again, my email is chuck@worldemergency.com. I'm looking forward to being a benefit to whatever agency that will bless me to come in at whatever entry level. It does not matter whatsoever. Anything will be a step up from my Land Rover. It's like the movie Down and Out in Beverly Hills, except for I live in Pasadena. Thank you, sir, again. I do appreciate it. May the Lord bless our paths to cross again, and so I can really show you how the Watchman program will benefit the nation. I truly believe it will take place, and it will be able to ease the discomfort this country has, especially the coming crossroads of the economic downturn that all officials are facing today. 626-243-8200, chuck@worldemergency.com. Sir, blessings upon you and your family. Thank you once again.